Hi there, this is Alex with DCC Train. I hope you guys staying home, safe, working on your layouts, engines, cars, and having fun. This video about final assembly of the Overland HO press factory paint steam locomotive. Took me a while, but now I'm going to explain everything. So usually I'm installing wires between tender and boiler and keeping engine and the tender together like in one piece. And I'm installing the plug for the decoder and other connections in the tender. But in this case, there is not a lot of space between that bar connected between two units, and I use the plug. It's TCS 6-pin mini plug. This works great. Also, it was a lot of try different speakers. Finally, I choose Zemo speaker, and I make special plate to hold it in the tender. Some speakers were so big, I tried to do a custom chamber for them, but it wasn't successful. So I secure with my favorite, you know, that microcrystal clear. And that's very important because if it's not very secure, you'll hear vibration. So microcrystal clear gives me the perfect adhesive solution. Also, the same thing I did with decoder and the Keep Alive unit. Everything inside the brass locomotive, that's critical, especially for brass, needs to be connected and secure very well. To hold Keep Alive unit, I'm using 3M outdoor double-sided tape. It's very good and very adhesive because again, no vibrations between parts inside the brass locomotive. The goal is not to do extra additional holes and keep the engine as is. So they did from the factory holes for the speaker, and after testing I figure out it's very good airflow inside of the tender. So here I go, Keep Alive with double-sided tape mounted to the bottom of the tender, and I'm using Kapton tape to do cable management. And after checking all wires, make sure everything cool, and of course I did everything on the test track, reading address and everything fine, and the engine is done. Now I want to show you how I'm connecting plugs between boiler and tender. The plug is so tiny, so I'm taking my time, the video in slow motion so you can see everything, and that's it, done. So they connected, matching both white wires on the plug from the tender and the plug to the boiler. If by accident it's not matching, nothing happened, the headlight won't work, and the engine with indication on your throttle moving forward will run backwards. Now I'm using tweezers to put that bar on a pin in the tender, and I'm using very carefully, and it's not happening, so will be second attempt. One more time, done. Right now I'm going to play sounds using LH101 lens wired version throttle. So it has nice LED, you can see in the dark, contrast ratio is very good. F0 turns the headlight, and you probably can see it in the angle, but in next video I'll run the engine on my new layout I'm building. Here we go. Generator turns on. Function 1 is the bell. So good sound. F2, usually most popular digital system, it's function 2 momentarily function, so if I'm holding it, the fragment plays. And you probably hear the sound of the button, like a click. One more time. F3, function 3, usually set up for on and off, and it plays short fragment when it turns on, and I will press it again, turn it off, that fragment will play again. And turning it off, okay. On the 4 there are few sounds built in the one fragment, so same thing as a function 3. This is F4. Okay, so the fragment stopped, and I'm pressing button again, turning that function off. And you can remap with the best with computer interface all those functions. This is next level from function 10. So something turning on. 11, 12. That's on 13. This is 14, 1, 4. One more time. And if you please comment on those sounds, because I'm not very good on that.
Switching momentum.
That's on function 15.
Main line momentum. Switching momentum.
16. Looks like it's muted again. 17. I pressed 16 again, sorry. I like that. Yeah, please comment it on this. 18. $19. $20. Yeah, it's turning something in again inside, mechanical sound. And next is functions from 20 to 28. $21. 22, I think it's empty, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and that's it. Thanks for watching Supporting Business, and I'll show that engine in the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.